Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 of my favorite lightweight foundations from the drugstore or specifically Target. Number 7, I believe, is in other places, maybe Walgreens as well, but I always get them at Target. But yeah, that's what we're going through today. I love lightweight foundations for everyday use, especially in the spring and summer months when it is really hot outside. But honestly, I use these all year round. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. Okay, so we are talking about foundation. I do really quick have to mention that I do have an ebook all about your base makeup. So your primer, foundation, concealer, powders. It covers literally everything when it comes to technique, how to pick a foundation for your skin type, how to apply concealer correctly to get the maximum coverage. If you are struggling with acne, how to cover that. All that stuff is in my ebook, so make sure to go check that out in the description box down below. Honestly, it's a lifesaver because then you won't have to be like searching around the web for how to do all these things. That's why I made it, because when I was learning, I didn't have a resource like this. All I did was go on YouTube and search things, which works, but it also takes a really long time. So if you are curious about how to properly apply all these different things, then definitely go check that out. It would also make a great gift for someone who is a makeup beginner in your life. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with these foundations. So the first one I'm going to mention, I mention all the time. I've been using it now for, gosh, like 3 years almost. And I am in love with it, especially when my skin is more oily. So this is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I go between the shades light, medium, and medium in the spring and summer month. I love the fact that all of these are in squeezy tubes. So it makes it super easy if you are going somewhere to throw this in your bag and then apply it later. Like if you go to the beach and then you want to go out to dinner or something, you could literally just throw this in your bag and apply it with your fingers. I like all of these applied with my fingers the best, and then I go in with a sponge to smooth everything out afterwards. Okay, so Clean Matte BB Cream. So this is great for your normal to oily skin girls. I am usually combination. In the winter, I've been a little bit more dry, but I do have this on today. It is a medium coverage, and I did bump up the coverage a little bit with a powder, but this is seriously amazing. So this looks like skin. It is very, very lightweight, obviously, and it controls your oils. You can wear this alone. You can wear this with a full face of makeup. Like I said, it is a medium coverage, a little bit buildable, but you're not going to get full coverage from any of these foundations. That's what I kind of teach in my ebook, is that you can build up the coverage with a concealer and or a powder foundation. But yeah, this is my holy grail. I have gotten so many of you guys hooked on this because it seriously is so amazing. It is $6.99 at Target and has 1,900 reviews and is 4.5 stars. So amazing product. You can get this pretty much anywhere as well. Like, it doesn't have to be Target, but I'm just kind of sharing the price on there. Okay, next I'm going to go into one that is a newer one to me. I did do a full review of this. This one is called the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. This has hyaluronic acid and squalene. Oh, I do want to mention that the Covergirl one does not have any sunscreen in it as well, so make sure you're wearing sunscreen underneath a couple of these products. I think 3 of them do not have sunscreen and 2 of them do. Okay, so the consistency of this one is a little bit different. It doesn't control oils like the Clean Matte BB Cream one does. This one is more for like a little bit of hydration. It's not like dewy by any means. It just looks very natural on the skin. But again, it's not going to really like control your oils. You want a setting powder or something for that. Or if you don't care, no big deal. But this one goes on and it almost feels like a gel. It's that lightweight. It is, I don't know, almost like a gel-like consistency. It feels very, very smoothing on the skin and blends in flawlessly. Of course, super lightweight. I get the shade light medium in these, or in this one. The problem with some of these lighter weight foundations or BB creams or tinted moisturizers is obviously the shade range isn't huge, but since the coverage isn't as crazy, it doesn't matter as much in my opinion, because you're not like putting a mask of foundation on. Your skin is still going to kind of peak through, which makes it look super natural. This one I would say is like a light medium coverage. I will say the Clean Matte BB Cream is probably one of the most coverages in this whole range. This one does build up though. You can obviously go check out the full review of this down below. I will link it for you guys. This one is the cheapest one out of all of them, and it is $4.99. Okay, now for literally one of my favorite products of all time because it is so unique. I have never found anything like this, and I feel like if your skin is really good, you will absolutely love this product. I mean, I still like it and my skin isn't the best, but this is the number 7 Airbrush Away Tinted Skin Perfector. I usually get the shade light. This is medium as well. I have both, but light definitely works the best for me. I will say if you are super fair, this unfortunately is not going to work for you. They do not have light enough shades of this. So let me talk about the consistency of this. This is literally not a foundation. It is a skin perfector, so it does not cover really. It smooths out the skin and tones down redness. It is the most unique consistency. It's like a mousse. You see that? It's like a moussey consistency. See how the medium is pretty dark? But if you are someone like me who keeps your face out of the sun, washes your face all the time so that, and uses like like glycolic acid, salicylic acid on your face so your skin is turning over and your face is super light, this is amazing for throwing on and going out the door to get your skin, your face, like to match your body. So let me rub this in. So you can see my 2 hands here. I want to show you how unique this is. So it's probably too much product for this area. And this one is definitely more of an oil control. It's mattifying for sure. But it fills in a bunch of your like pores, lines. It smooths everything out. I don't know if you can tell. This one has it and this one doesn't. It's almost like a veil and it just perfects your skin. Like I said, it gives you that tint, and then it also like perfects everything. So I love this as like a primer. I love it on its own. I love it mixed in with one of these BB creams because it really just smooths the skin and makes it look flawless. I don't know how it does it. It just literally smooths everything out, and I love this so much. So again, like I said, if your skin, like you don't break out a lot, you just kind of want a little bit of evening in the summertime, and you want to kind of perfect your skin, this is perfect for you. It's also perfect for any skin type. Maybe not dry because it will cling to more dry patches. So this one is more expensive. Number 7 just kind of is more expensive. This one is $14.99, but you guys, one tube lasted me a really, really long time. I don't use it every day though, but it is so good. I highly recommend checking it out, even though it is a little bit more expensive. Okay, this is the most expensive out of all of them. This one is $15.99. This is the number 7 Protect and Perfect Hydrating All-in-One Foundation. It is SPF 50. So now we're getting into 2 of them that have SPF. This one definitely has the most. This is great for like very hydrating, like people who want something very hydrating. I won't say it's like the most dewy thing I've ever put on my face, but it's definitely not going to control oils. So if you have more normal or dry skin, this is beautiful. If you are someone who has oily skin, but that you want something more dewy, and then you can set it with a powder, whatever. But this is amazing. Very lightweight on the skin. I love, love, love this when I want more SPF. It is a little bit kind of watery. Definitely, like I said, more hydrating than like both of these. I will say, okay, so if we're going on a spectrum, this is going to be your most mattifying. This one's kind of in the middle, and then this one's definitely more dewy, especially throughout the day. I have the shade Warm Ivory. This is definitely like a light shade for me. I mean, it would probably work right now. I originally got this product because I thought it could be a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream. not even close. This is 100% more lightweight and not as good of coverage. I will say this one is probably like a medium coverage as well. I mean, that's what it says on the bottle, but it definitely is a medium coverage. So most expensive, amazing. I feel like especially if you are someone who has more mature skin, this one might be better for you. Okay, and last but not least, I kind of went in the order of like mattifying to dewy. So this one is the L'Oreal Paris Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade Light 01. This is definitely more of a yellow based color. I'm in love with this, you guys. This one is, I would say, light medium coverage. You can build it up a little bit, but it is more on the light side. So the reason I love this one so much is it is one, super duper lightweight. Two, it kind of like smooths over the skin. It makes it look like skin. So it is the most comparable, not consistency wise, because this one's a little bit thicker than this one, but like it looks the most like skin, just like the Clean Matte BB cream, I guess, if that makes sense. But it is more dewy. So again, it's probably closest to this one as far as dewiness, but it's not like crazy dewy. I've worn this on its own and it's so beautiful. I've worn this with a full face of makeup. I've done that with all of these except for this one. This one I usually just wear on its own or mix it in with one of these products and it's beautiful. This one is definitely one that I've reached for the most this spring. Like I've worn this almost every single day if I'm not wearing another product that I'm not mentioning because it's not as lightweight. But yeah, this is one of my absolute favorites and I wear it all the dang time. It's definitely more expensive. I believe this one is $14.99, $13.99. Yes, this one is $13.99. This one does have probably the most shades. This one has 12 shades to it as well. So it's going to be more inclusive for everyone. But yeah, that is kind of my roundup. I hope I kind of explained everything for you guys so you can try some of these out. It's really hard to narrow down like the exact specifics of different lightweight foundations because they are very, very similar. And I obviously like all of these, so I feel like my preferences are very similar. Like I want about the same thing in each of these. They all do a little bit different as far as like coverage goes, as far as dewiness goes, that kind of thing. But yeah, these 5 are definitely my go-tos in the spring and summer. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Make sure to check out my ebook in the description box if you are curious, and you can go to my site and read more about it as well. So I hope you guys liked this video and I'll see you in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.